Hey everyone, so in today's video we're going to go over the three different states of matter, or the three different types of matter. So those three are solids, liquids, and gases. But before that, we got to go over what matter is. So matter is anything that has space. Matter is anything that has space and takes up, has mass, and takes up space. So matter has mass and takes up space. So when we're going through all these examples, remember that. So first, let's go over solids. Now solids, think of a rock or an ice cube or a book. They have a definitive shape and a definitive volume. So solids have a definitive shape and they have a definitive volume. So their shape and volume does not change. Liquids, if you think of like a drink, like a soda or water, they no definitive shape, they have no definitive shape and no definitive, but they do have a definitive volume. So they just take up the shape of the container they're in, but their volume stays the same. And then if we look at gases, gases have no definitive. For gases, we can think of balloons or steam or clouds. Gases, they move freely. They have no definitive shape and they have no definitive volume. And we'll learn later that with gases, if you heat them up, they can expand. And that's why and if you like cool them down, they like contract, So they have no definitive shape and no definitive volume. And we can see this for a balloon, if we blow the balloon up, the gas will, if we add air to it, the balloon will expand and then it'll contract. So the shape of the balloon is changing because the gas inside it is changing, right? So now that we've gotten that out the way, let's make a little table and for you guys to test yourselves. So pause the video after every question I ask and see if you can get it right. So we have the states on the left. We're going to go solid, liquid, and gas. And then we have the questions on the top. So shape, volume, and particle movement. Now, particle movement will be the bonus questions, but shape and volume we've gone over. So what is the shape of a solid? The shape of a solid is definite. It stays the same. What is the shape of a liquid? Takes the container. And then what is the shape of a gas? A gas is like a liquid. It takes the shape of the container. Now let's go for volume. What is the volume of a solid? It's definite. It stays the same. What is the volume of a liquid? It's definite. It also stays the same. And then what is the volume of a gas? It fills the container. And once again, this is because we can heat and cool it to expand or contract. And now for particle movement, if a solid has a definite shape and a definite volume, will the particles be moving all over the place or will they be pretty close together? They'll be pretty close together. So for a solid, the particle movements, the particles or the atoms, they just vibrate in place. There's not a lot of movement of those particles. And then for a liquid, if the shape takes the container but it has a definite volume, the particles will probably move a little bit more than in a solid, but probably less than a gas, right? So in a liquid, we say that the particles slide past each other. And then in a gas, the most freely moving, we say that the particles move freely. And this is because they have no definite shape or volume. So there you go. The three main states of matter, solid, liquid, and gas. Thank you.